John Higgins to break.
They certainly are. 7 is up a treat. Standard incredible from both players. And I'm sure there's more to come. Not a great break off from John Higgins though, as he left this red to the left centre. That's poor. Last thing he would have wanted, John.
Yeah, he walked away in disgust as soon as he hit the bottom red, caught it much too thick.
1. Switch it off, please.
And he knows that the form his opponent's in, and this was it, caught the end red much too thick. That's why it took all the pace out of the cue ball and left the red to the middle, and that was his reaction. I mean, I do believe, Ken, that
4.
John Higgins has got to win the safety exchanges, and well, the break-off is part of that safety battle.
Just looking at the break off, John, as well. A little bit of a heavy contact, maybe. Didn't follow through with the cue ball. Looking at the cue ball now.
A let-off for John Higgins. It sounded a little bit heavy, didn't it?
Yeah. But just looking at that break off from John Higgins, normally he breaks off from the other side. He puts the cue ball right up the brown spot.
He's going for this.
Oh,
he's going for this. I thought it was a let-off for John Higgins. Is there anything on the table
12.
this man can't pot in the form he's in?
13.
Contemplating going into the pack of reds, particularly on the right hand side of the bunch. Yeah. Just have a look at this shot Judd Trump played, right-handed.
20.
Oh, wonderful. And control the cue ball off the pack of reds. Man, Brennan with confidence.
21. Yeah.
Looking at John Higgins there in his seat. Got the perfect start, winning the first 2 frames, but just safety play hasn't been tight enough. And he's in such good form. AC 70% safety success. That's too low, this
20.
standard.
Yeah.
It's quite a remarkable statistic there. Judd Trump's safety success 83%, John. John Higgins 70%. You would have never expected that in the final between these two players.
Just misjudged that slightly.
29.
Just caught the jaw of the pocket. That's why the cue ball hasn't come far enough down the table. A little bit closer to the cushion than he would like. Didn't seem the best contact, that either. But no problem. Of course, when we talk about safety success, with the long pot game that he's brought to this final, it's very hard to have a 90% safety success against potting like this.
37.
May take the opportunity. There is one loose red, but he's got a wonderful angle on this black. He can stun into the, again, to the right hand side of this bunch of 6 reds. Now, what's he on? Nothing to the right corner, but possibilities to left and right centre pocket.
44.
But it's gone a little bit awkward. And these are tough. This narrow angle to the middles.
$45.
Didn't take liberties with it, just dropped it in dead weight. Gave it every chance.
$51. $52.
This time, nice angle on the blue. Just the two reds to the right of the pink. Definitely the outside one will pot. Does that one closest to the pink pot? It's very tight. But once he takes the outside one, of course, that will release the second one. And he's going for the outside one first. So there you see it, 57 ahead.
57.
Another two high-valued colours with these reds will be enough.
58.
And he made certain he didn't hit that too hard, so the red to the right, the pink, is still available. On the red, he may not be able to play for the black, but this red and a blue will do.
$66.
This blue will put him 71 points ahead with just 67 remaining. And after losing the first two frames, John Higgins would have had hope then. But Judd Trump producing the goods again. This has been a magnificent performance by this young man.
71.
So there you see it. 1 4-point snooker to tie for John Higgins.
Judd Trump, 71.
Yeah, no harm attempting the double there. John Higgins comes to the table. And it all came from that break off, of course. Maybe taking this red on, try and screw back for black. Well, maybe play a plant here.
Well, when your opponent needs snookers, you are free to play more shots. Thing is with John Higgins, off these reds, he needs blacks to keep it at 1 4-point snooker to tie. If he potted a red and got anything less than the black, 2 snookers would be needed.
Judd Trump just having a quick look at the scores, but he could play one red onto that red over the green pocket and even leave the cue ball tight to this bunch of reds, so he wouldn't be leaving anything. Missed the plant, but he's covered it with the pink. He's okay.
Yeah, he's trying to swerve and pot this. He needs to not leave a pot on for Judd, and he has. Nobody can get through to the one to the middle. That's the one he's eyeing up. If this goes in, no way back for John. Well, this is just incredible. No thought of just dropping that one in.
Yeah, look where the cue ball finished in case he missed it. I don't think John Higgins will come back to the table, will he?
Yeah.
No, he says enough. John Higgins concedes, so he started off very well, won the first 2 frames. Judd came back at him, winning the next 2, and now holds a lead